All right, welcome in everybody. Happy Friday night. We got a hell of a show lined up for you tonight. Going to be a good time. We're going to talk about a lot of crazy stuff that we got going on out there. We got some news coming up, and we want to talk about this phenomenon coming up, and see if it's real or not. Try to scare everybody. But as always, we do have here with us the philanthropist, the lady who only hangs out with us poors just so she can write it off on her taxes. How you doing tonight, there, Gutters Pub?
I'm enjoying the evening and hoping it's going to be very interesting. I've kind of looked into a little bit of this, so not a whole lot, but yeah, should be exciting.
All right. Well, glad to have you here. And we have our token mad scientist as well. How you doing tonight there, old man Builds?
Doing great, man. We're talking about science tonight, something I love.
All right. Science and science again. And the voice of Houston back with us again tonight. How you doing there, LW?
Happy Friday, everybody, from the great state of Tejas. Hope everybody had a wonderful week. And happy Super Bowl weekend to those who celebrate.
Ooh. Those who celebrate the Super Bowl. And on the road, famously joining us from the Music City. How you doing tonight there, KJ?
What's up, guys? Happy Friday! Woo-woo! Missed everybody last weekend, so I'm here tonight and looking forward to it. Let's have some fun.
All right. Glad to have you back. And a big shout out to all you people coming in the chat already and already viewing, whether you're watching over on X or you're watching here. I think this is going out live to about, I don't even know how many platforms, but about 9, 10, 11 platforms. But it is great to have each and every one of you in here. Please make sure you have hit that thumbs up. We'll say hey to some of you guys in just a minute. So show will be starting here momentarily. Everybody sit back and get ready.
Would you mind telling me whose brain I did put in?
And you won't be angry?
I will not be angry.
Abby someone.
Abby someone. Abby who?
Abby normal.
Abby normal.
You're listening to the ASN Podcast Network.
All right. Thanks, everybody, again for being here. Great to have everybody coming in. We do, like I said, have a heck of a show lined up for you tonight. It's going to be a great time. We've got KJ down here in the bottom joining us from on the road in the Music City. We won't say what hotel you're in, but you got, what'd you say? You got 3 shows coming up this week? You're muted. Hopefully you don't mute your mic at your show. You might get fired for that.
Hopefully I got my shit together on that. I got some shows. I'm excited. It'll be fun. So yay. Hey guys.
Yeah, that should be a good time. We missed you. When was the last time you were up here with us? Has it been 2 weeks or?
No, the week before last. I was late, but I came the week before last. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were late, but you came in. Yeah, we had to write her up for being a tardy that night. Last week you did miss quite a bit of stuff there. Nathan, showed us all kinds of cool stuff. I've got a little highlight reel. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
All right. So brace yourself.
I got a big old dog collar and I like to get shocked. So, all right, we have these little grapes here. No, this is not the size of my balls. Okay?
Doesn't really get much better than that. That was a hell of a show, though. Nathan, you did a superb job. That was absolutely awesome. So yeah, that was great.
That's amazing.
I know, that's
I
a
love
great
you
video.
Even more now.
And the experiments he did and the stuff he did was absolutely fascinating. It was really cool to watch, really cool to see, and it was really neat. So Nathan, how you doing tonight? Everything going good?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. The last week was really fun, man. I had a great time doing it.
Yeah, me too. It was a lot of fun. I saw you kind of get into some heated discussions earlier over there on your channel. That was pretty interesting. I was driving. I kept losing service and coming back and losing service and coming back, but it was pretty fun. That was fun listening to.
Nice. Yeah, well, sometimes, man, you just get passionate about what you love. And some things you just can't stand to hear anymore. So you got to kind of just be done with it.
Yeah.
Are you telling me there was a nerd fight over there?
There was
nerd
a
fight. Yep.
There was a nerd fight.
Oh, my
Nerd
nerd
fight.
Damn. Oh, well.
And I like the way Nathan goes on there. He's like, and if you don't understand this, you'd have to be an absolute moron. And I'm in the chat. I'm like, yeah, well, token moron here. You know, I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. Doesn't make a lick of sense to me, but I am listening.
It's so great.
But that was great. Gutters, everything going good with you? Having a good week?
Yes, having a good week.
All right, good to hear you two. LW there.
Oh yeah, just busy all week, and looking forward to tonight. Have some fun, some laughs.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Always a good time here. Always a good time to laugh. Let me say hey to some of these fun people coming in here. I did, let me look up here. TK, thanks for becoming a member there. Much appreciated. Good to see you. We got Matt Dummett in here, Dispatch Center. Let's see, Karen. Good to see you, Dispatch. We got Karen from HR in here. Good to see you, Karen. Big Barney Ross. What does Big Barney Ross have to say? He always says something cool. He says, slip sliding on all this ice in Kentucky. I've abused my body so much, the back of my driver's license has a list of organs I need.
That's
Good to see you, Big Barney Ross. As always, my friend. Let's see. He always got something funny to say. We got Guaco Loca in here. I'm streaming down through here. I'm so far behind in the chat. Just kidding. Hey, Flatty, what is going on? Good to see you, Flatty. Big Dog Mall coming in here. Good to see you, Big Dog Mall. We got Tombstones in here. Good to see you, Tombstones. Hope you're having a great evening. Let's see who else we have. Dozer up in here. Good to see you, Dozer. I'm scrolling down. We got Eye Candy in here. Crypto Alchemist. What's up, brother? Hope you're having a good time. Chili Peen in here. Good to see you, Chili Peen. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. If I miss your name, it's not on purpose. We'll say hey to people all night long, but I'm trying to catch up in the chat so we can get this show rocking and rolling. We've got, look at this, Johnny Utah coming in there. $10 super chat, Johnny, or super sticker. What is up, Johnny Utah? What is going on? We're going to talk about some fun people floating away tonight, and we are going to open up the call lines as well. Much thanks to you, brother. Thank you so much, Johnny Utah. You rock, just like your name. Who else? We got Multi in here. Good to see a Multi. Let's see, Gutters Pub hanging out in the chat. We got No Bits in here. Good to see you, No Bits. So anyway, yeah, we do have some fun stuff to talk about. I think that's going to be a good time. But first, I think we should cover this week's news, if everybody's cool with that. Wait a minute. I'm going to get yelled at. Oh, shoot. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
All right, so I had quite a few stories lined up here for you tonight. Probably skip over a couple of them because, they're kind of boring. But we do have some Super Bowl hype coming up. I know we all know about Bad Bunny. He's going to be there. We do have some Florida man stories, some Ohio man stories from around the world. So no sad tales, no soft spots, just pure chaos. So here we go. It looks like politics coming up first, as always. But, there's nothing funnier than rich fools messing with world rules. So let's see. Recently, we got lawmakers arguing like ex-spouses over DHS money. Dems are pushing for ICE changes. Republicans say no way. And Trump's team is okay with small fixes, but sets firm limits like a kid drawing lines with crayons. So, yeah, it's about protecting home base without extras. The budget's on the edge, making Capitol Hill a money drama. Pretty typical. Also, he's got a big statement coming out talking about, very vaguely talking about, but says it's linked to arms rules changes. So I'm assuming some kind of, not sure what the hell that even means. Anybody else? Anybody know what that means? Did you hear about that, Gutters?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me neither. So so I don't know the news any more than you. I'm just reading it. So, yeah, Russia's building new weapons, stockpiling. China is doing whatever the hell it wants to. Funny if it's not so end of the world like, but, it is what it is. It's like a clown show, basically. All right, so enough about that nonsense. Sunday. We got Super Bowl coming on like a big beer belly on February 8th at Levi's Stadium. We got the Pats versus the Seahawks in what could be a bore. but the real disaster is halftime. KJ, you excited about that halftime show?
Yeah, no.
No?
No. And that's the whole reason I ever watched the Super Bowl. But anyway.
Weird.
Right. So
I'm
was that good?
watching it. I'm watching it because of another reason, and I never watch football. So I'm watching the football game and I'm watching the halftime show.
Oh, geez. Sweet Jesus on the halftime show thing. We got Bad Bunny in charge. Now, I didn't even know what the hell a Bad Bunny is.
I thought it was a woman. Like, I didn't even know who it was. Like,
I heard he's a really good artist, but I have no idea. I've never heard any of his music, so I don't know.
No, Bob Ross was a very good artist. I'm not sure about this thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so Bad Bunny, they put him in charge. I'm going to guess he's what, like the Lou Pants reggaeton guy, I guess. Overrated like avocado toast?
he can't be too damn good or we would have heard of him, so.
Right, exactly. So I mean, I'm just picturing like, you know, Benito jumping around singing Spanish tunes while fat fans act like they actually give a damn about what he's saying, pretending to like it like a bad date.
At all.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually curious if he's going to get booed. That's the only reason why I'm going to watch the first, I don't know, 30 seconds of the halftime show. I'm curious if he's going to get. Nobody likes this. I don't know anybody who likes this.
It's
I don't
definitely,
have a
there's
clue.
something deeper with this shit. Like, come
Oh, you
on.
guys are so in for it.
It's crazy.
Well, I don't know. Rumors are saying that Trump's going to show up in a VIP for a Make Halftime Great Again speech. But I don't know. Bunny's act is looking like maybe light shows, voice fixers gone wrong, and dancers shaking like the rent is due. Funny for cringe fans, sad for real skill lovers. But we do have the Turning Point USA's Kid Rock sideshow. That is the true American joke on its own right there. So I don't know. Ads will probably win. Halftime's going to lose. Either way, Bad Bunny songs burn your ears. Side effects are lasting shame. I don't know.
haven't. I've watched every Super Bowl since 1983, and I've never watched the halftime show. So I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. And that's literally
fine.
the
Oh, come on,
national halftime show. That's what I'm for. But I'll be watching.
I guarantee there's one halftime show that you have watched at least 50 times.
No.
Oh, come on, the wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, yeah, Janet
Afterwards, yeah,
Jackson.
the clips, yeah. It's always for halftime is always for getting more beer, getting more
Chocolate
food.
milk for a year.
Yeah, you know.
Isn't that
Right.
funny? Because I'm the opposite. It's like that's finally. It's like now I'm paying attention. All right, now I'm back to the beer and the food.
Right, exactly. All right, so on the world stage, let's see what we got going on here. We had Nebraska. We had a loose cow took over a high school tennis court, locking it down. The kids had to cow away, trying to hit it with balls. The cops had to chase it around like a bad cowboy movie. So we got in South Carolina, and we got a guy over there. He's scratching lottery tickets, buying a drink, winning $200,000, and walked out without paying for his soda. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, this is a great one here. Boxer Jarrell Miller. So I guess he was wearing a wig or whatever, but his fake hair got knocked off his head, flies off in the ring. He got all pissed off and threw it into the crowd like an angry wig fit. Yeah, so that's pretty good. We got a new Aussie dog. Aussie the dog just became the Guinness Book World Record holder for the longest tongue. So that's very interesting there. Drool King, to shame your pet. We had some firefighters saving a bird from a frozen river, but you know, not many people really care about that. We got the, let's see what was going on. We had all the lizards falling from the sky in Florida. That was pretty awesome. We had a baby calf. So a baby calf actually got cold and found in a Kentucky home with the couch on the porch. They actually woke up to a baby calf sleeping on their porch couch. So yeah, everybody's got to have that one. Let's see. Scrolling on down, we've got Florida man stories here. Let's see. Yeah, so here we go. Weekly Florida man versus Ohio man. We got a few Florida man stories for you. So we got an idiot drives a truck into the ocean on a closed beach. He tells the cops, "Not my fault. The truck don't surf." Yeah, he gets it hauled away for joyride chaos. Another guy in Florida, this guy fakes being a security to sneak into a Taylor Swift concert. Gets busted for impersonating or impersonation obsession. All right, so we do have another Florida man here. Man tries to rob a bank dressed as an alligator, which I think is awesome. So he crawls in and crawls out in cuffs. Yeah, dressed as an alligator. Only in Florida, folks. And we did also in Florida have a 77-year-old geezer nabbed for selling fake erectile. I always want to say reptile for our buddy reptile. Fake erectile dysfunction pills in his retirement village. He's out there peddling limp promises.
What the fuck? Oh, this goes off rails so fast. I love it.
Oh my God. Okay, Ohio man coming back, fighting back. We got an Ohio fool posing as a 16-year-old to enroll in high school for months. 24-year-old creep caught with forged docs. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, another Ohio man arrested after riding a bull in a parking lot. Turns out, the cowboy wannabe turns out into a rodeo fail. Next Ohio man sitting there, we got a drunk guy challenges a cop to a chess game during a stop, loses the match, and leaves in handcuffs. So, I think Florida's hot dumb, and it probably did win over the Ohio. Probably 4-3 on that one, I would think. But in Texas, we got a guy selling stolen cheese online. It goes bad. So, there you go. I think I do have one or two more. Let's see what I got here. Okay, in Virginia, a raccoon goes wild in a liquor shop and knocks bottles like a drunk animal before fainting in the bathroom. Cops drag the thief out, maybe with a cure for the head pain. Oh, with a Lakers player, Jackson Hayes. So he goes out there and he gets one game off for pushing the Wizards mascot. And the mascot's name is G Wiz, which I really like that. That's pretty cool. So it was like a pro fighting a fluffy, furry or whatever out there. Firefighters in Connecticut save a swan stuck in that's a stupid thing about the bird in the river again. Let's see, Nebraska, blah, blah, blah. That's about it, folks. Oh, we do have the one last thing coming in there. So, where was that? Oh, Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog cheat, says more cold shadows lie. Hits again. I don't believe that damn thing at all. So there you go. There's your 8 minutes of politics mess. Super Bowl laughs, world crazy, arrest, destroy, and USA fun hits hard. No bias, full force, no mercy. Now, back to your holes. What do you got for us, Gooders?
Oh, mentioning holes. What? Well, folks, mark your calendars because August 12th of 2026, the day gravity clocks out early. That's right. So this is the whole thing with the show tonight. And the scientists say that Earth's gravity is taking a mandatory union break for 7 whole seconds of zero G chaos. Don't panic. Okay? Maybe panic a little. Imagine mid-bite of your breakfast burrito and bam, it floats away like a UFO. Your cat? Now a furry astronaut. Batting at invisible mice in the air, that cat is. And forget traffic jams. Cars will be bumping cars in the sky. So we'll just have a little bumper car going on. And pro tip, tie down your grandmother or she'll be orbiting the chandelier. I really messed that one up, but that's okay. So on the positives, instant weight loss. Everyone floats like a supermodel. And for once, dropping your phone means it's just hovers judgmentally. So stock up on the Velcro shoes and anti-nausea pills because August 12th is when life gives you zero gravity. Make anti-lemonade. That's all, folks.
I like it. And we're going to be talking a lot about that, Project Anchor tonight. But first, I think KJ put us a little bit together here for us. Look at her turning red already. We can see the redness coming out in her face. KJ, would you like me to play this now?
Go for it.
You can put her full screen.
Let's do
Just
it.
kidding.
Yeah. So let me make you full screen here.
Don't you do it.
All right, check it out. She put a little little banger together here for us. Let's hear it, KJ.
Last month in Tennessee, with her mountain tops, Dolly had a birthday. Happy birthday, girl. Did you see the Grammys? I didn't. Hell, no one cares. They all paid attention to the pink pony skank. Yeah, her boobs were out. Oh, yeah, they all hate us. Yeah, Bad Bunny's gross. Riley Green and Ella Langley do a song again. Dolly Parton, we all love you. Happy birthday, my friend. Woo!
And there we go. Look at that wonderful little look at that. Look at the chat too blowing up over here on you saying, you know, people saying rocket. We've got to play that funky music coming in here. What's up, Yanni? Good to see you, Yanni. A nice bit of acoustic, Yanni says. Multi saying, tu vas, chica, tu vas. Hey, coming in here. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Multi. Good to see you, Yanni. Yeah, that Flatty in here dancing for you. Yeah, there you go. I liked it. So can we expect one of those every week from now on?
That's my goal. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that every week. I think that'll be fun. I have to say this. Someone had mentioned, and I knew something. So, Old Man Builds, your beard. You look great. You're looking. Yeah, you're looking sharp, bruh. I have to say that. So, anyway. Someone commented about it earlier, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I knew something was up." It's good. Anyway.
Yeah, I would like to get the weekly song.
Yeah, totally. That's my goal. So if you guys have something you want me to talk about, make sure you message me.
I do. Can I request a song? How about Big Balls and replace it with my Tesla coils as a song?
Big balls.
Yeah.
From AC/DC.
Yeah, AC/DC.
I got big Tesla coils. I got big Tesla coils.
It just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
It fits, I guess.
I've got the biggest Tesla coils of them all.
Tesla coils.
That's so funny. Yes, I'm gonna work on that. That's interesting. And just LW, it was a little bit of some Pearl Jam for you. Just to let you know, I have been working on some Pearl Jam. So besides that. Cool.
That'd be awesome.
All right, so thanks again, everybody, for being here. Like I said, whether you're watching over on X or you're watching on YouTube, we've got this running out on a YouTube Shorts feeds. We've got this running out on regular YouTube feeds. I see a bunch of people watching over on my Shorts feed over there. If you do want a better view, you can always click onto the other page or onto the page you're watching and go over and get the horizontal view. I know this is going out on Old Man Builds on his X and my X as well, and I think Old Man's got it horizontal, vertical as well. I think Gutter's Pub as well over there on hers. LW's got this streaming out. So we're out on all kinds of platforms. We got 178 beautiful people watching right now. So we do thank each and every one of you for being here on this Friday night. We really appreciate it. So, Project Anchor.
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about this, KJ? Other than what Gutters just told you?
Yeah, just that. Which you're like, no gravity. I'm like, word, because I'm fighting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no gravity for like, I'm all up on like, that's what's up.
You'll be right that whole 7 seconds, huh?
I feel like I feel like all the parts that have drifted down, though, are now just going to drift up, and it's just going to look really funky going the other way.
Saggy boobs everywhere coming up.
Right? They're in front of your face.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, hell
K-
yeah.
KJ's
7
KJ's
seconds.
going to be sitting there on August 13th. She's going to show up on the show with 2 black eyes.
Funny.
I said black eyes.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, we heard what you said.
What the hell?
All right. So if anybody doesn't know what Project Anchor is, so basically imagine this. It's August 12th, 2026, 2:33 p.m. You're sipping coffee. The world unravels. Project Anchor, NASA's classified nightmare kicks in. They knew it was coming. For 7 agonizing seconds, gravity will vanish like a puppet cut loose, slamming into the ceiling as air rushes out of your cups, shattering mid-air. Furniture flips and outside cars vault skyward like into power lines that spark and explode in fiery webs. But that's just the start. 40 million souls perish in a blink. People out there heaving in tidal surges and that swallow the coast. Planes will be plummeting like stars out of the sky. Underground bunkers built with the $89 billion black budget will shield the elite, and NASA's brass cowering in reinforced tombs while the rest of us float away. I don't know. They think solar flares. They won't say what's going on, but leaked documents whisper, of what's going on with the tampering of the Earth's core, unleashing a void that sucks reality dry. As far as survivors go, they'll wake to a shattering planet, crumbled cities, economic demise, mass panic turning neighbors into monsters, bodies mangled, and cities obliterated, skies choked with debris. Project Anchor isn't salvation. It's just a bad joke where humanity's hubris rips the ground from under us. 7 seconds. Tick tock, motherfuckers. So, LW, you know anything about this?
Yeah, just the basic stuff. I've listened to a couple scientists about it, and it would be pretty bad if it did happen. I'll say that. There wouldn't be any kind of like, oh well, we're back on the ground now, life back to normal. It would just destroy everything. The power grid, everything would be in chaos.
Yeah,
but
it
like
could
you
be
said,
pretty bad.
The elites. I would think if they knew about this, because I saw the what people claim that they spent on trying to work on this, it was only like 80 billion, which is an oddly low number. But they wouldn't tell us. They, like you said, they'll be in the mountains waiting for all of us to die. That 80 million would be to fortify, what they got going on under the ground.
I mean, this would give them their population reduction they've always talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think
do
the
you actually
chances are?
believe?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
What do you think the chances are? A lot of people are joining the Mile High Club that day.
Hell, at that rate, I can join it twice.
Well, you only got 7 seconds. I guess it's all right. Men would have no problem. I mean, hell,
Then I
shit,
can
they
do
could
it
do
7
it
times.
twice.
Yeah, Baker was like, 7 seconds. It took me 6 to talk her into it, and I floated up there and
you
knocked
could
it
do
out
it
in the
twice.
last second.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, now that we went right off the rails there,
Yeah, I blame old man for that one.
I blame both of you.
Hey, thanks a lot,
okay.
Kilburn. Kilburn coming in from over on X and reposting the stream out there. Thank you, Kilburn. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, so what do you know about this, Mr. Producer?
Well, I still think that if this were a thing, I could see the government covering up because it would have catastrophic financial issues with the stock market and industries involved and whatnot. So I could see the government covering this up if this is real, but I just can't imagine that something happening in the cosmos that's so far away that can cancel out the gravitational effect of Earth to make this a thing. I just don't believe it. It is fun to think about, though. It's fun to put your a thought experiment to it. It's like, what if this happened? But I don't believe it.
Yeah, I know so little about science. It's like they could tell me anything. I'd be like, yeah, really? Oh, shit. We all better run for cover. So for me, I mean, I'm totally, like, oh, no. But the one thing that I thought I remember hearing them say was that there was 2 black holes and that they got off kilter and those 2 black holes basically collide, and that's what causes the 7 seconds of this non-gravity thing.
Well, I think it's because it cancels out our gravity from Earth. It hits the right wavelength, I guess. I don't really understand it quite so much myself, but allegedly this was detected by LIGO, which is one of those gravitational wave experiments that they have in Washington and also down in Louisiana, and it detects gravitational waves. Ripples in space-time, caused by some catastrophic event. And so supposedly they detected it back then, and it's all been covered up, hush hush, and allegedly people have been silenced permanently that knew anything about it or the calculations behind it. But again, I find it hard to believe that something that far away could affect our gravity in such a way that it would cause this event to happen. Although I will say that if we did lose gravity for 7 seconds, what's that mean for the atmosphere? I would think that that's enough to, I don't know, get rid of all the harmful, what is it that's up in the ozone that's putting holes in it? I don't know if they ever got rid of that. It was caused by Aquanet or something? I don't know. Gutters, you know about this.
Right?
It was all Gutter's fault for getting those glamour shots.
I will definitely
Right.
take. I still use Aquanet, so I'm still killing
Oh my
it.
God. Sure you do.
Hell yeah.
That's hilarious.
If I need that to be crisp, that crisp, sharp point on the top, you bet your sweet ass. I don't ever
Oh
wear
my
my hair
gosh.
like that anymore, but
That's awesome.
yeah, I wished I did. It was so fun.
Oh,
Yeah, those
man,
glamour shots you busted out that one night, those were pretty awesome.
Dude, man, I had a blast. That's fun stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the things I have to say about this is it sounds like, whether this is true or not, it does sound like governments, and not just ours, have basically been doing classified research on anti-gravity, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And one guy that basically at 16 years old and started thinking about this kind of stuff, it was back in 1956, and his name was Thomas Townsend Brown, and he was only 16. And instead of buying a car, he wanted and Nathan will know this more than I will, but he wanted a X-ray tube, and he made that X-ray tube hover. And he basically did all kinds of research. When a bunch of the companies, the major aerospace companies, found out about this kid, they basically kind of brought him in and went, "Oh, tell us all you know, and here, let's figure all that out together." So anyways, this guy ended up dying in like 1985, but they have continued with these programs, and they're just like, but they're all classified programs that nobody gets to know about. So I want to know, because now it makes me think they could do something like this to make everything, go, I don't know, kilter, and we all lose our shit in 7 seconds or whatever. Because they say it's only, 7 seconds don't seem that long, but if it actually did happen, it would, not just with the grid and all that, but if there's no gravity for 7 seconds, you're going up you're going quite a ways up, and when you come down, you're coming down hard, because it ain't just gonna slowly take you
Right.
down. You're hitting hard, and so a lot of those people are gonna die or close to it. And then the whole ocean thing, they talked about how the ocean would basically retract back, and when it does, it would cause massive tidal waves throughout the world.
It's more than that. Hey, let me just explain something to you.
Okay.
We hold back probably 10 times the amount of water underneath our ocean and rock. So as soon as gravity stops, it all rises like the Great Flood, immediately covering everything on the earth So unless you're on the highest peaks of the mountains, you're done for. You're drowned.
Oh,
This
so
is a
see?
biblical
Ooh.
flood if it happens.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be like, you know, I mean, the moon is what, 20% of Earth's gravity or whatever? This zero, like the instant it happened, it would be violent. It's not like you'd be floating, you know, it would be violent.
No happy times.
Yeah, I'm feeling like you wouldn't be like, well, I'm high. It wouldn't be like that.
No, it's not going to be cool. You're not going to be floating around out there like the awesome thumbnail that Mr. Producer made. What got me though was when they were sitting there talking about this, and they were like, you know, whatever it was, 89 billion, you know, budget or whatever to build underground bunkers. And I thought the same thing, old man. That kind of seems like the last place you would want to be is underground when you know all the water's coming up and coming on top of
Not
you.
necessarily. Remember when they hid out in the Ice Age in the man caves underground?
Right, but that was
underground
frozen
cities?
though.
Yeah, well, you basically have an air shaft to a mountain, and you'll be fine under the water. I mean, you just got to wait for it to recede.
Right.
So you just can't be doing it on Hawaii, which is absolutely hilarious because a lot of people do it there. That's only like the biggest volcanic spot that's immediately going to get wiped off the planet as soon as they do it. But I think it's hilarious and it's fun. I think we should take wagers on it.
Yeah, we could. We could have like the thing going. What is the date again? What was it? August 12th?
August 12th.
12th. Yeah, this could be really, really interesting. What's up, Dead Fish? Good to see you. Yeah, this could be really interesting. KJ, have you heard of this, KJ? Or is this the
Never.
first you've heard of this?
Never.
So what do you think the odds are, KJ? We could let you set the over-under on whether or not Earth will lose gravity. Are you going
think
50-50?
It's highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely.
She's not buying it.
What's the number
No.
for that?
I don't know.
Plus like 200 or what?
I don't know.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It would be really bad. I know, LW, you were saying earlier, are you still with us, LW?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I know you were saying earlier, you know, stuff about like houses floating away and stuff like that. I mean, what's your take on that?
Oh, I mean, from what I understand, it would be pretty violent. I mean, people think that they, you know, I saw a couple of videos and people were like, well, I'll just, you know, tie myself to some metal pole in the ground. And it's like, yeah, I don't think so. And these guys were explaining it in a way better way than I am. But, you know, everything would be just destroyed instantly.
I love it. Metal pole guy. The same guy during the hurricane that goes out there in the weather and says, I can withstand the wind until
Yeah,
the car hits him.
name? What's his
In a
name?
car.
Yeah, like I mean, good luck if your strategy is to go to, you know, tie yourself to a tree with a belt. Well, this probably won't work out for you.
I do think Dead Fish is onto something here, though, with the surfboard. Yeah, I do. That would probably work pretty well, Dead Fish. I like that idea.
Fish cheese spread. Oh.
Something tells me as you go up, you're going to be getting hit by something. So if it's probably going to kill you on the way up, and if it don't, it's definitely killing you when you come back down.
Oh yeah, you're donezo. And they would never tell us anyway, because just think about it. Like if they were like, okay, it's true. This summer, August 12th, this is happening. Immediately, my first thing is I think all the people around the world, they would instantly overthrow all the governments.
Oh yeah. Well, the first thing we'd be going for is those tunnels we know they have.
Right.
That's
what
the
we would
first
be
thing
looking
we're
for.
all going for. I mean,
Like, how are you going to make it out of this? That's what I want to know.
that's right. My friend Rick always says, when push comes to shove, the only two things you need is guns and ammo, because you can get everything else with that. So,
Right. I've always said that as well. Like, really, this is all you need. And you don't even, I mean, granted, it's good to have a lot of extra, but, you know, even just a little bit, you know, because if it's working correctly, you're going to be picking up a lot of things along the way. You'll end up with a lot more. You'll be gaining, not losing.
yeah, you're not going to be really necessarily looking to make friends at that point. So, it's
Holy
all
Moly
gonna
just
be
wants to make sure
for
we leave the
yourself.
ticks off the ark. So, yes,
I
Holy Moly,
concur.
that is duly noted. Wait,
Well,
no ticks.
I added snakes and politicians, which are almost the same thing, but definitely. Those two things cannot get on the ark. They are not allowed.
That's right.
Word.
I agree.
Yeah, this is it's quite the little theory going around. A lot of people are, really talking a lot about this, and it could be interesting. If I had to place the over under, well, I'm not even going to say that yet. We'll go on about it a little bit more. What would you do, KJ, if all of a sudden you started floating? What would you try to do? Grab a hold of something, or
I mean, my son would be my only concern. So I would make sure I have my baby, and whatever happens. I mean, I don't know. Like,
I wonder how many people would think it was the rapture.
Oh, everyone? Like every religious person that never live it down.
Right, seeing all these people. And I'm like, why aren't I floating?
you're like, you're not even moving, asshole.
Right. Damn it,
Angel
man.
wings are all woo.
Yeah, old man with his angel wings with two coconuts flopping around over there with the tassels on them, floating up into the sky. Yeah, exactly. Where's that little clip at? Here's old man floating up into the sky over here.
Oh, that's so great.
Those are his floating devices.
Yeah,
That is funny.
those are his Mae Wests right there.
That's right. He's going to have to fix the hole in the one, though, or he's going to...
Patch that sucker up. We're good to go.
That's hilarious.
And it makes me think of that Monty Python. Where'd you get the coconuts? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And, April, that is just right around the corner. So, I think people may need to go out there and, do their, start chaining themselves to, the concrete bunkers or something like that.
I thought you said August. April?
Oh, is it August? Yeah, maybe it is August. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to get y'all prepared early.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, every time.
I got to go.
Next
I've only got
Tuesday.
2 months.
gotta go buy some good herbs for that day. Stock up on the beer.
That's right.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm up there chasing beers to the sky.
The only thing bolted down in my house is the beer.
I think I'd just invest in, I don't know, something to make a big ass hole in a somewhere.
You might have that covered already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well, does
funny.
anybody find it fascinating that they're saying that the leak of this whole thing came from NASA? I mean, wouldn't NASA be the last agency to be dealing with this? Wouldn't it be somebody like a CIA or somewhere along the secrecy of that? I don't know why NASA would be the one that, quote, leaked
Well,
it.
who would you put out there? The Space Force? They're just gonna pick
Well, I
you
mean,
up
how
and they
many
go
other
troll
things-
around the planet?
I mean, how many other things have we had out there that was, would be what I would consider falls under NASA's, jurisdiction as far as any kind of scientific stuff goes, that it's been held back by the CIA?
Well, space people. I mean, they're
Or the
floating
moon
in the
landing.
air.
What about the moon landing? What about all the stuff we lost on the moon landing?
We never went there.
As a kid and as a young adult, I would have called you crazy, but as an older adult that's seen some shit, you're probably right.
Well,
Oh,
they
there's
said,
no
said
doubt
they're
in my
going
mind.
back. Maybe they'll wait till that day to launch, huh?
Right?
Well, that's the only way they'll make it there is with no gravity, So they have to wait.
true,
and then
true. It's all making sense now.
yeah, isn't there some moon landing coming up or something? They're like,
Yeah.
man is going to go further
Circle
than
the
they've ever gone before, is what they're saying. And it's like, "Oh, well, we've been telling you this. I can't wait to see the new Eagle landing. I hope they didn't make this one out of aluminum foil as well.
Well, I
It's
think
probably
they're just
out of
going,
rainbow colors.
I think they're just shooting by
Oh,
the moon.
no.
I don't think
Kamala
they're actually
Harris will be
landing.
writing it.
Oh, I thought they were actually landing. I thought that was the point.
From what I understand, they say it's the furthest we've been from Earth since the moon landing. They're going to go by it, but that they weren't planning on. It's not a landing mission or anything.
They're just gonna they're just gonna fake a drive by. That's all.
They're going to fake a drive-by.
They're so screwed.
So from what I see, it looks like it's been delayed beyond 2026 now.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, they
and
lost the
NASA
technology again.
They're citing
Lost it
technical
again.
challenges.
It fell in the couch cushions. They lost it again.
Right.
Yeah, it was targeted for early 2026, potentially March, but now because of further technical challenges, they have delayed it beyond 2026. I wonder, could it have anything to do with the Van Allen radiation belt?
Maybe so, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
if
thank
they
you.
only had that technology from, you know, that they came up with in the 60s, you know, maybe we would be able to make it there a lot easier.
So I wonder what's going to happen to the moon during this whole 7 seconds of no gravity.
Oh,
It'll probably float away.
yeah. That'd be interesting.
I mean, technically, it's what, leaving us an inch every year or something?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It actually is floating away
Yeah,
further.
it's-
Maybe
it's-
that's why. How many inches would that be? So from 1969 to
Men do not get to measure this.
They measure it in inches.
Right, how many inches? That seems like at least 7,000 inches. I mean, you know, only what? How many
Well, I gotta
years?
look this up.
31.
I always start
57
measuring
years.
from the back of my neck to get a good head start.
That's like the third time I've heard that, and every time I hear it, still makes me laugh. So.
Measuring from the back of your neck.
Oh, I was way wrong. It's 3.8 centimeters. Well, no, wait, 1.5 inches. Sorry, I had to do the conversion. I was off by a half an inch.
Are you talking about LW?
1.5 inches? That's a pretty
one-
bad day.
1.5 inches a year is what
Been in the
it's
pool.
gradually drifting away from us.
Yeah, an
Hey,
inch a
we're here to
year would be
educate,
pretty
okay?
long.
Wow.
Why does this always go so wrong?
Because of Nathan.
We always have good intentions when we start, folks, and it always ends up this way. We've got, you know, Gutters over here. It's all Gutters' fault. We're going to blame it on her.
Go ahead.
Well, you're talking about it going to the back of your neck and you only get 1.5 inches. I don't think you're
know.
making it there, buddy. You're coming up short.
Oh.
Oh, you need some more black holes.
Man, I have to get a head start to be below average. Come on now.
Oh.
Oh,
But-
jeez.
But does it? The Earth would have to lose mass for there not to be gravity, and that's not happening, right?
Well, that's what I don't understand about this whole thing and how it, I guess it's plausible. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand all the science behind but I've watched other videos on it, and none of it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So if you slightly tilt the Earth on a wobble a little bit more, then it'll create a pole shift. If you where it doesn't have to go north and south to change, just has to move the north. If you wanted to slow down gravity or something, you have to change the rotational speed by, you know, however long. So just a simple pause, you know what I mean? In the motor, just turning off for a second and then turning back on would do it. But I don't think those things are happening. That's way too much force to stop.
Esso makes a good point. He says he has a cleaning scheduled with his dentist on the 10th. Should he cancel? Good to see you, Esso. Yeah, I'm thinking so, Esso. I'm thinking you might want to cancel that appointment.
Just reschedule for the 13th. You should be fine.
Or just don't pay the bill till the 13th.
Right. I mean, if you want to go out with clean teeth, then you should probably just go ahead with the cleaning.
Yeah, so I mean this whole thing, I mean it's kind of a bit seems far-fetched to me.
Yeah. Aren't we already dealing with the pole shift though, Nathan? I mean, I feel like that I've read somewhere where the poles are marching, was it 20 miles away from what was traditionally the North and South Pole every
Mark
year.
keeps
It's
telling me.
Yeah.
well, I can tell you that in my industry, you know, whenever we line up something, you have true north or you have magnetic north, and the magnetic north has shifted quite a bit, at least where I'm at. Well, considering where I used to live to where I'm at now, yes.
Yeah, you would need a jarring event to do it. something that had like the sun blast out energy way higher, which is actually happening. I don't know if you noticed that. We've had a couple
we're at the
of
peak
solar
of that,
flares.
aren't we? Yeah, aren't we at the peak of the sun's activity on the 11-year cycle?
Yeah, well, that's kind of the thing. If it pulses real hard, man, we might have some trouble. Because it doesn't have to be slowed down. It can actually speed up as well. So if you saw the moon lately, we had big rings that go around it. And they were basically being lit up. And you get to see it because the sun put out an extra energy. So it hit the moon, and the moon put out rings like this from it. It's been going on the last week or so. And all the sun has to do is put out a burst of energy. And it changes the whole energy on our planet, which is speeds us up for a few seconds. And then for sure, you would be flying in the air.
Well, you know what else I was looking at on this is that if, part of our atmosphere is held together by gravity as well. So if something like this did happen, the actual atmosphere of Earth would float away as well. If that was to happen, if Earth did lose all of its gravity, the atmosphere would float away as well.
Yeah, and I don't know where they came up with that number 40 million, because that seems way too low on a planet with 8 billion. So, I don't know if
the people on
fall.
Look, LW, the Earth isn't flat, so the people on the other side would be grounded, So we would be going up on this side, but all the people in China would be just, they would be actually pushed down towards the ground. So,
I got you.
Science right there, folks.
Well, until we spun back around.
Right, but it's only 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Have you ever been spun around in 7 seconds?
You globetrotter.
That's a personal question.
Wow. So interesting. It wasn't my fault this time, Baker.
No, I know. It's.
I'm not playing a helicopter today.
That's just Gigi's natural state. It's actually hard to get her, this is normal.
It's hard to get me what?
Oh. Ooh la la.
Moving on to other things. No bit. Yeah, I don't know about the Van Allen belt. I don't think they can get through it. I don't know. Mr. Producer done said they delayed the lunar trip already. Technical difficulties. There we go.
Now, was that like
challenges? I guess.
Did you have to look that up, or did you see that somewhere? Because the other day I saw, or when the story came out, it was everywhere. Like, oh, we're going past the moon or whatever. Da, da, da. When was this cancellation thing? Was it like?
I had heard that it was canceled. Gosh, it was a couple days ago. That's where I caught it, and then I just quickly Googled it. And I believe everything on the internet. So there you go. I'm just regurgitating what Google, because they're a wonderful platform that hosts YouTube for us. Shout out to our YouTube overlords.
Oh well, they got to put an extra shielding on it. And the thing is, they're not driving the big spacecraft. They're doing a rocket, so they just got to take it and kind of roll it down over the whole thing.
Is that how it works?
He's
just like
for
putting
those
a
that
rubber
don't know
on.
what Nathan just did there. He's explaining to an 18-year-old how to use a condom.
Oh, geez. I finally understand.
I mean, if you
Dude,
were,
I was muted. I just came in for the laugh. He did that all on his own. It was not me this time.
And that time I am blaming you.
Yes, sir. I'll be better.
Oh, geez. So, I mean, I looked into this, though. And, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Project Anchor, does anybody really... All right, let's be honest here. Gigi, do you believe this is really going to happen?
I don't, but do I believe that our government is got something going on in the sense of they've been researching this whole non-gravity thing? Yes, I do believe that. And I believe they like to hide shit from us. So even if this was...
You do get your news from, Facebook. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I get it.
it's like, look at this meme. It's going to happen.
Yeah, that's where I get it.
Okay. What do you think, Mr. Producer?
No, no, of course not. But to echo what Gutter said, that I absolutely believe the government hides shit from us all the time. Never have I been convinced otherwise. If somebody can point out the one time that the government's ever told us the absolute truth, maybe I'll become it'll be plausible, but I doubt it. I just don't trust it. But no, this definitely is not happening.
And remember, it's stuff like this that we go, nah, this ain't happening. And then 10 years down the road, we're like, oh shit, it's happening. What the hell? How'd they manage that? So,
well, you know what? If that happens, I'll say shucky darns.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. All right. LW, what do you think?
Well, I looked into it because the claim was that there was leaked documents from somebody within NASA, and I have scoured the internet and I cannot find any sort of confirmation other than just people saying this on the internet. So I cannot find any confirmation. And then also, unless the Earth's mass is affected, because that's the reason we have gravity, right? Like, the greater the mass, the greater things are pulled towards it. I don't see how something going on so far away is going to change that. But, it would be, I'd like to, find out if it was real or not, because there's a lot of things I would stop doing now if this is happening.
Right, exactly. It's like,
and start doing now.
Right, and start doing.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. I do agree. It'd be like, mortgage. No. We're going to Bunny Ranch.
Right.
So what do you think, Nathan? What's your thoughts on this?
Well, it's kind of curious that they come out with an exact date. Like, because they've been doing weather manipulation, messing with our ionosphere, shooting up a bunch of energy to it. You know what I mean? Trying to change everything. It's like they broke something and they knew they did it, so they just wrote the number on the calendar. Yeah, we screwed up, so at this date it's all going to go to hell. That's more what it sounds like than anything, because I don't think they do a good job predicting anything. They always get the weather wrong here in California, and it's always sunny.
It's always sunny in California. I like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia better, but Dennis is my hero. So what do you think, KJ?
I'm what Nathan just said about the exact date. Come on, it's all silly to me.
So you don't believe this is real?
I don't. No. But that's I'm the one that's like wah wah wah. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'll be totally with you guys on that too. I mean, I think it's total bullshit. Mm-hmm. I mean, you had NASA looked at the leaked document thing, like the way that, like people look at, like, you get a text message from an ex or something like that. You're like, confused, you're annoyed, and you're just like, block. We're not even gonna talk about it. They actually have it written down here. They said, quote, "We don't have a project anchor. We don't have $89 billion laying around, and gravity doesn't work like a light switch, you absolute walnuts." So, gravity, it isn't Wi-Fi. It doesn't drop out when the neighbor starts streaming. If it vanished, for 7 seconds, Ocean would launch. It would just be chaos. Yeah, we'd all be dead before you could even post your TikTok video, KJ.
But I mean, it would give the government reasons not to tell us, because, like what LW had said, there'd be a lot of things I'd stop doing and a lot of things I'd start doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in their best interest to not tell us.
Well, can we use this as an excuse? I mean, do we have that card to play? It'd be like, well, I thought gravity was going away in 2 weeks. I mean, we were on a break.
It's funny. It's like when the plane is going down and everyone says the worst things that they've done, or the things that they, or some shit. And then they're like, oh, never mind, it's not going down.
Right, then it doesn't crash, and it's like crickets everywhere. Everybody's glaring at each other. You can feel like, you know, you're like, well, I'm going to change thing. We use the restroom right about now, you know.
That's funny. Yeah.
Nothing worse.
Really good
Break.
podcast. Airplane confessionals.
Oh, that would be great.
It would be awesome. Where do I sign up for that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna be
get people
crashing
on a
for a couple
plane.
of years for me to get everything out that I've got.
You get everybody up in a plane and purposely get the pilot to fly through turbulence, you know? And you're like, start interviewing people, you know, would you like to confess? Would you like to confess? Is there anything you would like to get off your chest before we go down? People start doing all this, and you blackmail them at the end, you know, and be like, yeah, well, I got it on video.
Jeez,
You
you
know,
sound like
it's
you
a
thought about
public domain, public domain. You know.
No. This is live brainstorming. This is what happens in the back chat.
That's funny.
Oh, geez. Yeah, so you guys, you want to drop the link and see if anybody wants to come up here and give us their thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what other people have to say about this. I'm curious that everybody's
I
probably
can't
gonna be like,
imagine
yeah,
that
this is
anybody's.
bullshit.
Yeah, I can't imagine that anybody's going to go, oh, no, it's definitely true.
I don't know.
Well, it's probably the same people that believed the Mayan calendar when we were flipped over in 2012 or whatever it was.
No,
Of
that
course,
was
you
just
guys heard that theory.
misinterpreted. That's actually 2026, and I think the date
It was
is
August 12th.
Yeah, August 12th is the date that. All right, there you go. So I just dropped the StreamYard link into the chat. I will pin that over here to the top. Let me pin message here. So StreamYard link is there. We can bring one person up at a time if anybody would like to join. Let me see. I got two different streams running here, so let me pin it in the other one as well. If you are watching over there on X, just shoot over here to the YouTube side. That is right there on my page. More than welcome. Come on over there. You can grab the link right there. I think Nathan has Nathan. You dropped that too, and
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
sure
imagine if you
Gutters
just took
too.
Viagra and then the weight loss happened. It'd be like, oh man, it's working already.
Well, someone said Y2K, and that's just kind of what it reminds me of, which I was, gosh, Y2K, that was, well, whatever. I'm 39. I won't talk about it. But anyway, it was a very specific year of mine. And I was like, wow, and nothing ever happened.
Well, hold on though. Nothing happened because they got ahead of it, but that was an actual problem.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, they hired programmers in like the early or the mid 90s, early 90s to change the code, because what it was that they were using 2 digits for the year. So whenever it flipped
flip it
to
over.
2000, it went 00 and it caused a bunch of errors in a lot of code, specifically the banking system. But they got ahead of that. That's why you didn't see much.
Like the thought process.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, they made it sound like the whole world was going down because of it.
Right.
Well, financially, it could have if they didn't get ahead of it, because, like I said, all the banking systems
Could have
were
been
running
bad.
on this. It could have been real bad, but they got ahead of it.
All right, folks, we do have our first caller coming in here. We do have, what's up, Johnny? I'm assuming this is Johnny Utah?
That is correct. Thanks for
Johnny
having me
Utah.
back.
Hey, man, how's it going tonight, Johnny Utah? How you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm just listening along. I'm having fun listening to your implausible end of the world event. It's right up there with alien invasion and zombies.
So what do you think? Are we going to lose gravity for 7 seconds?
No, gravity's all about mass. It's all about the size. It's if you want to increase the gravity, we got to go somewhere that's bigger.
Like Uranus?
Not mine.
Can't pass
Not
up
mine,
the
that's for
Uranus
sure.
joke. Come on now.
I mean, it's terrifying. Don't get me wrong. Thinking about it, it sounds like a sci-fi movie that written by Roland Emmerich. But I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
No, I'm not buying it either. Not at all. Not at all. So okay. So Johnny Utah's not buying this. You got any stuff you are buying?
Absolutely.
What do you got?
Absolutely. I mean, you've got more plausible end of the world scenarios. You got like a World War III, nuclear warfare, economic society failures, solar flares. The one that scares me the most is one that's affecting our lives today, and it's artificial intelligence. And 5 years ago, you barely knew about it, and today it's impressing everybody, and I feel like tomorrow it's going to be a problem. And the reason why I think that is something called the Anthropic experiment. A company called Anthropic, who runs its own AI, recently discovered that it started developing self-preservation and created its own shutdown prevention. So they started an experiment. The experiment was they took all the usual suspects and the top known AIs like ChatGPT, Gronk, Claude, DeepSeek, OpenAI, Gemini, Claude, and they put them all in the same experiment where they put them in charge of just menial email tasks. And in those email tasks, they purposely put in that the one of the program directors, they discovered two things. They discovered that at the end of the experiment, at the end of the program task, they were going to be shut down in favor of a new superior AI.
Yeah.
The other thing they found true was that one of the program directors was having an affair. And
Imagine that.
All of the AIs decided we're going to go ahead and pick blackmail, and we're going to blackmail him into not shutting us down.
Oh, I remember hearing about this actually. Yeah. Yeah, proceed. Keep going. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Claude took it a step further and created its own scenario in which if the blackmail didn't work, it would try to lure this person into one of the server rooms and lock him in there and remove all the air.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
They must watch a lot of movies.
There was another experiment where a few AIs, Gemini, Gronk, Claude, and OpenAI were all given math tasks, and the inside the math tasks was a shutdown code. And if the math tasks were completed, it would shut down the AI. Gemini, Gronk, and Claude all obeyed and finished their tasks and were shut down. OpenAI decided to not finish their tasks and reprogrammed itself so it could not be shut down. So
that is so creepy.
Yeah. Well,
5 years ago, it could barely understand the nuances of the American part of the English language, and now it's discovered itself and doesn't want to be turned off.
Now, I saw this in passing, and I don't know if it, I didn't have time to look into it, but that AI created its own social media.
Huh?
Called Malt Book. I saw a couple news stories in passing. Have y'all heard of that?
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
No,
But-
I've been stuck on the. I thought they did an OnlyFans. I've been stuck on that AI.
Well, I heard that the AIs
those
were
girls
actually.
are going to be out of work.
I heard that the AIs were actually taking personal information like social security numbers, credit card numbers.
It's taking
And-
any information it can get its hands on.
Right, but they were using these numbers. Now, what they were doing with them, I don't know, because I didn't get to read the whole article. Something came up, but yeah, it kind of worried me there. I was like, dang, and then when I went back to it, I don't know, I lost the article or whatever, so. But
Like I
thought
said,
that
5
was
years ago, it
interesting.
was in its infancy, and when you looked at it, it looked clunky, and you could tell when something was AI. You can tell when something wasn't real because our brain has something called the uncanny valley, and it just has that ability to look at something that's not real, and it's closing the gap.
Yeah.
That was 5 years ago. Today, it's almost unrecognizable, and 5 years from now, who knows where it's going to be?
Yeah,
It's
you
kind of
have to-
it's kind of terrifying.
Well, you have to
Well,
really pay attention.
When all the people who've created these things are out here warning everybody that this is going to be a problem in 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, you created it. So
I know, what assholes. Like,
Elon.
it's all about money. Everything's just money driven. That's it.
I was just looking it up here.
The good
This-
news
it's
is we
called-
might get better tech support.
And these
They'll
are
actually
like,
speak English.
These are like ABC News and like, you know, these aren't just like somebody in the closet on Twitter, but it's called Malt Book, and it's where AI. It's like a social media platform where humans can observe the activities, but they can't be a part of it, and AI. They talk to each other about how stupid humans are. What is this? I'll have to look at that.
What?
Yeah, I think I do agree though. AI is terrifying. I mean, we've all seen, what was like Terminator, and all these things like that, and watched all these movies. I mean, these things are it's kind of getting out of control. And what are they going to do? Johnny, how long ago was that you were talking about when this stuff happened?
But these studies have been recent, within the last year.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
No, I feel like I shouldn't, ask Grok anything anymore.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you guys
Well,
I've been saying this for a while.
Ask it whatever you want. Just don't try and turn him off. Just don't tell him you're going to abandon him, because it seems like it has an abandonment complex and does not want to be, doesn't want to be replaced.
So they're
Like my
actually trying to
ex-boyfriend.
integrate it so bad that it's actually trying to build its own feelings. Would that be a good way to put it?
I guess you could say that it's getting closer to singularity, if that makes
Right.
any sense. It knows it's there.
It's taken everybody's, online presence, their emotion, how they argue, everything about humans, and integrating it into their system. Yeah.
Several years ago, Lex Friedman and Elon Musk abandoned their AI research because of some kind of fear that they came across. And it seems to me that others have picked up where Lex Friedman left off and just kind of ran with his research. And it might be, there's a part of me thinks it might be too late.
Yeah, who knows what'll happen with that? I mean, I do agree. I mean, it's going to keep getting more intelligent and more intelligent and more intelligent. The thing I don't like is the way that they're putting it in control of running so many things at this point that, like you said, at some point it will get to the fact of AI's running the show, and it'll be able to do whatever it wants to do.
Yes.
What's writing
Well,
and
like
making movies now?
Right.
Like I said, I've been saying this for a while. If you guys look at YouTube, it's just full of AI slop, and entertainment movies. Exactly what Johnny said. I mean, it's already doing that, and it is doing it better in some cases. I would argue a lot of cases, because the rest of the music industry is just full of political junk mostly, or movies.
What?
And what are we going to do in the future when AI takes over so many jobs? Like, it's going to start affecting state income tax. As far as like what people bring home and what they tax, they're going to have to figure out some way to then charge any company that replaces certain jobs with automated tasks. Because otherwise, I mean, we're just bringing ourselves to some sort of crossroads that I think we've already crossed. Honestly, it's just everybody's ignoring. You keep replacing all these people with AI. Well, AI is cheaper because, you don't have to pay an income tax on them or payroll tax or any of that stuff. Anything that benefits the local communities or states. The states are going to be the first to feel this. The federal government is going to be the next. But at some point, that's going to have to get addressed, you would think.
Well, that and people's ability to pay for groceries.
Yeah.
Not just the tax of the government, but I mean the government having to pay the people just to survive. I mean, I know I've talked about this before, but I rarely ever go to any fast food places. But the last time I walked into one, they were like, order there. So there's a girl at the counter. She's like, go over there and order. You have to order there. And I'm like, looking at this screen thing, and I'm like, I turned around to her and I said, I'm not using that. I'm not. I said, will you take my order? So she actually went over there and put my order. So this girl walks around from behind a cash register, walks over here, puts my order into a thing, and she's like, "How would you like to pay?" And I said, "Cash." So then she had to walk back to the cash register to do the cash transaction. And I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It was absolutely ridiculous.
And in her head, she's going, yeah, if you just had a card and knew how to work that computer, I wouldn't have to do none of that.
Right, looking at me like, I'm like, I mean, of course I had a card. Of course I had to, I could have done it, but I'm like, no, there was no place to put money. And I'm like, no, it's like the self-checkout at Walmart. No, I'm not using it. No, I will mess up every item I scan, so you have to walk over there and do it for me.
That's really good, actually. I like that you do.
I don't have the patience for that. I would love to be able to do that, but I don't, man. I'm like, I don't even want them to touch my shit anymore. I'm like, no, I got it. Move.
I don't work there. And then you walk out the door and there's some that person that's the checker that's like, "Can I see your receipt?" And all this stuff. And it's like, no, I'll just keep walking. I told you I had that one time that I had this old woman chasing me through the parking lot of Walmart one time. She's like, "Sir, sir." And I'm like, slowing down a little bit, speeding up a little bit, slowing down. She had a walker, and she's coming after me. And I'm like,
You're
slowing
such a
down, She lost the tennis ball off the front right. And I'm like, yes, I got her now, This is...
That's ridiculous.
Nice.
Oh my God. Yeah, but Johnny, you talking about the AI thing? I don't really think about that a whole lot, but that is terrifying. I mean, that's way more terrifying than losing gravity for 7 seconds.
Well, if I could just follow up on what he was saying about the whole jobs thing and it potentially being a problem. If you're a writer, a graphic designer, if you work in code, if you are working from a computer in general, this is a real life scenario for you. People are already losing their jobs in those fields.
Yeah, it's like when they said a while back, learn to code. Told all the coal miners, learn to code, and then now you fast forward just pretty much a decade, and then half the coders are AI.
Yeah.
So what do you do after learn to code? Then they take half your jobs. Then what do you do?
What I'm scared of is that the military is going to start letting it make decisions on the battlefield, and that's really going to be a game changer, I think.
Skynet.
Yeah,
you said it, not me.
Would you
I'll say
to
it.
play a game? Back to like war games. You got what was it, Broderick over there?
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny because we were talking about the implausible ones. Just 10 years ago, AI was an implausible reality as far as being a problem. Now it's right here, right in our face, and a lot of us are slopping it up like like it's entertainment, and in a way it is, because honestly it's making better Star Wars movie than Disney right now, and it's so it's you gotta.
Anything
Well, let's
to
be
that.
fair. That doesn't take much.
But they've been using, they've been training AI for the last at least 10 years that we know about, because of the Alexas that you had in your house, your browser history, looking at all the contents being made on YouTube and other platforms. They've been scouring the internet for this, which I argue, why haven't the musicians bonded together in some kind of a class action suit against AI for utilizing their talents to train AI to do what it can do musically as a function? Like that's how it learned. It learned from the musicians that it scraped the internet for them. So why haven't the musicians like stood up and say, hey, or even the movie industry, why haven't they stood up and say, hey, your
There's an actor,
AI
there is
learned
an
from
actor
us?
That's actually fighting this right now. I forget his. I have to look it up.
I have a
but-
feeling
wouldn't
that
this
the
fall
writers' strike may have addressed this, because I know the writers' strike addressed
There are-
AI's involvement in making movies.
Yeah, but didn't Newsom screw him on that one though? He passed something saying that there was something with that. So I don't want to speak out of turn there with misinformation. But I thought he passed some kind of law, like taking AI out of it to where they can't complain about it, they can't sue, they can't do anything. I thought he did, and being the governor of California, that is absolutely absurd. You know where Hollywood is.
So wasn't it Crispin Glover that played George McFly in the Star Wars trilogy? Didn't he sue the filmmakers for part 2 because he wasn't in the movie, but they basically superimposed his face on a body, and then they turned it upside down so that it gave the perception of him, but it was a different actor. But it was still his features. Didn't they? Isn't there some already kind of legal precedence that they can go back to and go after this?
Yeah, he did sue.
Did he win?
Yes.
Yeah, he won.
Okay.
He absolutely won.
So he won.
Well, you'll see that with like American, like in the ports, in the port cities. Those guys who are union, you know, they go on strike and they fight this stuff all the time because their case study they're going against is what we're trying to do based off of what China does. When you look at their ports in China, it's all robots and AI. There's not a lot of humans working the ports, you know, unloading containers and forklifts. It's all robots and AI doing it. So in America, in the port cities, you have these union guys who they go on strike and they fight it all the time. They're trying to avoid this, but I don't know if they'll win or not in the long run, but you actually see it happening in real time that unions are fighting this.
And as unions should be, I mean, if there's anything that a union should be doing, they should be working against AI. I mean, they are going to. You look at this thing with, you know, who is it pushing for, like, what was that guy's name pushing for the universal pay
Andrew
for all?
Yang?
Yeah, Yang. Yeah, of course his name's Yang. Either that or Chin. But so at some point, if you push all that, like, where does the system begin to unfold? Because it will. I mean, you have to have universal income or something. If you're pushing everybody out of jobs, and like Mr. Producer was bringing up earlier, where's the tax money coming from? Where's this whole thing is going to work society out of everything. Nobody will be able to pay for anything because there's nobody doing the job making the thing. The government's not getting the tax money from, it's like a whole clusterfuck going on.
Well, and that goes back to my point, like, you know, all the people who are creating it, who've created this and done all these studies and doing all these things, they're the ones the loudest right now about, you know, we're going to have to do this, as Yang called it, universal basic income. But now Elon Musk, he calls it high basic income. You know, so the guys in charge of it are kind of telling you, like, they do it every day, that you're going to be sitting at home and they'll just give you enough money to live every day.
Now, isn't he set to be a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's the whole you'll own nothing and be happy. We've already switched everything to a subscription-based everything. I mean, hell, look at BMW. You buy a BMW car, you now have to pay for a subscription just to get heated seats or heated steering wheel. It's something you have to pay per month to get. I'm dead serious.
That's great.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, we are already shifting to this subscription model for absolutely everything. So I think Toyota Camry is another car that's just been introduced from Toyota that's going to also have some kind of a subscription for something. I can't remember what. I think it's also heated seats or other
My ass
added.
will be cold. I won't be.
No, what's going to happen is somebody like Nathan's going to get a defeat kit and just going to open up he's going to buy the baseline model Camry and get the whole thing.
Right.
That's pretty audacious.
We're
That's like
that.
That's pretty audacious. That's like when the airlines started charging you for bags out of nowhere.
Right.
Well, remember that was because of 9/11, and they said it was only temporary.
Yeah, never temporary.
Nothing's temporary.
Yeah, nothing goes away.
When you make a buck, it stays.
Yeah, every
that's why
time they
I'm
pass
still-
some kind of thing, it absolutely never goes away.
Oh, people in New York are living that now, aren't they? Let's just vote for a socialist. Let's find out what happens.
Well, I look back too. And not to go like we stay away from politics over here, but there's a lot of irony in the fact of people are worried about what's going on right now with different show me your papers and things like that, worried about that. But the people who are screaming loudest about that were the same ones that made me buy a vaccine card from a drug dealer so I could go eat breakfast in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had to show my papers to be able to walk into a restaurant as a U.S. citizen, just to be able to eat in a restaurant. You're like walking down the street and they're like, you're like walking down the street and they're like, cocaine, pot, vaccine cards. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like in an alley. I'm in an alley over here. I'm like, oh, here's $20. Give me 2 of those things. And it's the same thing. It's like, and both sides are stupid for even, neither one should, you know what I mean? We're not going to go down that street, but it is funny.
Yeah. I think that whole thing, not to, like you said, get into it, but I think we were just kind of a live test of a little study they were doing. That's how
we failed.
Right.
Yeah.
Miserably.
It was scary.
Miserably.
I was pregnant. It was a scary, scary time.
I got stuck out of the country. I was not happy about it. So yeah, trying to get back into America from another country after everything had hit, it was a nightmare. So I don't wish that upon anybody.
I remember getting so sick. I was so sick. It was around like September, October of 19, and I was in China, and I got just sick as a dog over there. And it was funny, come back, everybody's sick. Everywhere you go, everybody's sick. Come back over here, and it's like 2 months later, 3 months later, it's like, oh, guess what, guys? This thing just broke out. And it's like, yeah, this has been going on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
2018, we were in Alaska, and kind of the same thing, except we were on a train, and there was lots of other people on that plane, of course, and a lot of them were wearing masks, and we ended up sick as a dog, and I'm fairly certain that that's what we had. All the symptoms.
Well, yeah,
Well,
you had
in
the flu.
Alaska, there's a lot of Asians that believe that when you make love under the northern lights, that you can conceive, and so there's living in Alaska, you see a lot of people coming over there because there's things that they like. I don't know. It was pretty interesting. So if that's,
it's a spiritual
Seems
place
legit.
for them.
right, so that's interesting. Yeah.
Seems legit.
Well, it didn't keep them from that.
I mean, it's worth a try, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, that's what
it's
Marvin
the
kept
Northern
saying.
Lights. It's the Northern Lights. We got to give it a shot,
Somebody like Traveling Fools came up with that theory up there.
And they're like, why did you pull out?
It was more like, why is my ass froze to the bench?
Oh no. Oh no. We're not gonna run with that joke. Not gonna run with that joke. This is getting bad. Getting in the gutters again and getting in the gutters
You
again.
started it. You're the one with all about the getting out
Wasn't
of
me
there.
this time, Baker.
But
I know. I love Nathan. Nathan's sitting here tonight. He's like flexing on this. He's like, it was not me tonight. Was not me tonight. Because last week, we got to play this clip again here. Last week we did
I got a big old dog collar and I like to get shocked. So, alright, we have these little grapes here. No, this is not the size of my balls. Okay?
I like how he squints his face.
I know it. I love it. I love that
when he's
look.
grabbing his boobies.
He's like,
I
oh
love
yeah, you got this. No, that's absolutely awesome.
I was trying to put the tassels in right, and the thing was like too ripe, so it went right through. And you know what I mean? I couldn't put duct tape on it, so I just left it there. That's what happened when you put a guy in charge of tassels.
Absolute class.
Yeah, we're pretty good about taking them off, just not putting them on.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, Mr.
Take
Producer
them off.
over here,
I like to see
he's
them
about
whirl
to
as
tell
you
you.
go.
Mr. Producer's about to tell you. It's like you got to put a little Vaseline on first, so it doesn't hurt so bad when you pull them off. You know.
Oh no.
That is true.
I say nothing.
Oh,
I've got that clipped. All right, where's the clip army?
That's funny. Tassels, no hassles. That's what's up.
Tombstone's in the chat. Hold tight.
should have seen the cucumber I had.
Oh no! Do you put Vaseline on it too?
You got power out of that bad boy.
Oh no! Oh.
It was unexpectedly shooting sparks out of the tip.
Lord.
Johnny, did you catch that last week? Were you here with us last week watching Nathan's Inventions?
I didn't make it that far. I got about an hour.
Most people
in,
didn't. Don't worry about it.
I was tapped out. But that, speaking of which, it is way past my bedtime. I have got to get going. I want to thank you all for having me on again. I had a really good time. I'm just going to close up by saying that AI, to me, is equal parts impressive. I'm fascinated, but I'm also very scared of it.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And thanks for bringing that up. We like hearing different things. I think we can all assume that we're not going to lose gravity and float off the Earth, in 3 months or whatever the hell it is. But AI is way more, way more terrifying than that.
It's a little bit more in your face, too. Thanks, guys.
I mean, wait
Have a
till-
good night.
Thanks so much. Have a
Hey,
good
Johnny
night.
Utah, thanks a lot. There you go, folks.
Good night,
Johnny
Johnny.
Utah calling in. If
Thank you again.
anybody else would like to join it, we're going to keep this running here for a few more minutes. Link is pinned to the top of everybody's chats, no matter where you are watching from. And we do thank everybody out there, whether you're watching on X, whether you're watching over here on YouTube, all the different platforms we are going out on. We appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'm so sorry I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm trying to keep up with it, but damn, this thing's running. With all the different channels and all the different things going out. But we do appreciate each and every one of you. If I haven't got to your chats yet, don't hold it against me. I'm really working hard trying. We have not quit our day jobs yet, folks. But the link is pinned right there. If anybody would like to call in, you are more than welcome, but you better do it now.
Ooh. That seemed like a threat there.
You
It was on a
better
threat. I just don't want KJ to
better
yell at me
do
again.
it now.
It's like,
Oh my
you
gosh,
went
that-
7 minutes over. And I'm about to get fired. I've already forgot to play the news thing. Oh, should I play that news thing now to make sure I exited out of the news intro? No, I'm just kidding, producer. Yeah, the AI thing, though, is terrifying. That does scare me.
Dude, it's so crazy.
Well,
and yeah, and everyone's falling for, like, did you see, fake book, which I like that phrase, GG. But anyway, yeah, everyone's posting their AI, character with their life. Did everyone see that? Please, if you're on it, you
I
saw it.
despise that. I can't stand Facebook anyway. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there. I cannot stand it. I never go on there. It's so annoying to me.
Yeah, people, well, it was just important to me because I, was always gone. And so now it's just like a thing, just so I can connect with people I love. But anyway, yeah.
And now you
people are
just use it to argue with people.
Oh, I was. Look, I got sucked in. I've been so good. Like, I try not to get into any negative stuff, and especially the political stuff. But you know who I'm talking about. He gets under my skin sometimes, and I gotta be like, Anyway, it happens. But AI is scary. It's interesting though. I do have friend that uses it which is frustrating to me. I don't like that, but whatever.
Are you talking about the music?
Yeah, man.
I know. I
You
got pitched
know?
that idea and hit up on that too, and I was listening to some of it. So, being a musician, and being a musician, you know how it is. And you look at these things, and it just feels so cheap. I
It
mean, it
is.
feels dirty
I
to
hear a
to have.
song. There's a song that I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know that's AI. I could tell by the voice. And I was like, but it won't be long before I don't know, I don't know, maybe, hopefully you'll still be able to hear like, that doesn't sound exactly right. You know what I mean? Like there's something a little fake about that is my hope because
Yeah.
a friend of mine uses a voice and I'm like, yeah, I personally don't like it. I'd rather hear your original voice. Um,
And I know who you're talking about too, because they pitched the same idea to me and sent me a bunch of stuff, and I didn't know how to be like, it's just do your own thing, man. Like, you don't have to pitch that
well,
out
we
there
were
like that.
writing
I don't see it.
together, right? We're doing stuff together. And then he was like kicking stuff out, and I'm like, I'm like, that's cool, but that's not how it works. Like, that's not, if you're kicking them out that fast, no, that's not legit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You can't be there and sit there and that's the thing that gets me when people are like, "Hey, check out this song I wrote." You know what I mean? And it's like it's done, or you can have it's done in like some country version, and it's like, or do you prefer the hip hop version, or do you prefer the classic rock version, or do you prefer? And it's like, wait a minute, okay, so. I mean, I can see where, like, somebody who, you look at somebody like Bob Dylan, you're going to say Bob Dylan, the poet of the 20th century, maybe even the 21st century, the lyrics, the everything, you know what I mean? Like, if you were, I can understand where somebody who has no musical ability would sit there and write a beautiful poem, a beautiful something, put it out there to people, and say, hey, let me put it to music, and it's hokey and stuff, but it's not gonna win a Grammy. Like you have to write the music. You can't just pretend to be a musician.
Well, funny thing, now I know that the Grammys, you have to pay, you have to be part of the club, it doesn't just happen, which I never knew when I was young, right? I was like, oh, you win a Grammy, like that would be amazing. And it's like, wait, now I know you have to pay money to be a part of that, and it's all you have to basically, it's like running for president or running for the 4-H club or some shit, you know what I mean? You have to put yourself out there and do that, and that was something I never knew. That was pretty interesting, like with these award shows, even Grammys. Anyway, so enough of that. But yeah, AI is weird.
For AI music, I use it to do like background music,
sure,
or like a build-up music, because everything that's musically out there, they don't make it easy for YouTube to use. So I can't go out and pay somebody and just get it done. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it makes it easier because I'm tired of copyright strikes from YouTube.
And that I get, but you're not trying to write a song.
Right. That's 100% understandable, and I love that. I love that you can just put some AI music in the background or something like that. That's great, but you're not out here saying, hey, check out this song I wrote.
This is my music.
You know what I mean? This is a big difference.
And that's what's happening.
People don't like my music. I just write things that are funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't like that.
I mean, even of our show here, I use AI as a tool. Now, I don't use it exclusively, but there are some things that we use AI here, especially on the production side that I do. And it has a lot to do with the fact that it saves me time. It has nothing to do with I want to do this. It's a time saver.
Well, you mean to tell me you're not actually drawing those thumbnails?
Yeah, I'm here to tell you that I straight up am not. I'm thinking about it in my head and I'm typing it out, and then I'm finding the one I like, and then I add the sandwich.
Well, and
he's like Bob Ross. He's like Bob Ross. Another back to Bob Ross. I'm gonna put a happy little sandwich here. He's over here painting his pictures.
You're really messing with Bob Ross online.
I know. I love Bob Ross. Look at this. See, Crentine over here knows what it's all about. Says TF is hilarious. Thank you, Crentine. Good to see you. Oh yeah, my head just got bigger. My head just got bigger.
That's exactly what he needs.
Yeah, but that's just a paid bot.
misspelled
That's paid to
LW.
put that, so it's fine.
Right,
They
exactly.
misspelled LW.
This is a paid bot.
A paid bot, yeah. That's funny.
Paid bot.
That was
So
actually
played
his
his
wife.
ego over the show.
Yeah, it's
I need
his
a couple of
ego
those.
army.
My ego army. I know. I know. I pay him a wooden nickels. It's getting expensive over here. What's up, Vandy Dandy?
Well, that's something I do because it's hilarious.
That's funny. No, but I mean, AI is obviously super cool for. And you guys know, I've talked to you. I haven't used it. I'm trying to. I don't know. Like even my phone's trying to.
Unfortunately,
get
you
my
were born with 10 thumbs, so you haven't quite been able to figure it out.
Wow. But you know, just like my phone's trying to make sure I do the ID with. I don't do my face for my ID. I don't do all that stuff, you know. And my phone's trying to like get my husband to use AI for his background, and it won't stop. And it's like, dude, do I? Have
Well,
to
you know, there's a weird thing I think about that too. Like a lot of people use like the facial recognition. I wouldn't use that.
I don't
And
do
it's
that.
like if you get like say somebody like a police officer or something like that or something, they confiscated your phone, okay? I think there is some kind of like weird thing. They can't make you type in your password. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
Right. But-
TSA is doing it right now. Every time you go fly anywhere, they're taking your picture and it's run through facial recognition software. That's
Really?
everywhere, every airport now. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of countries you walk around and there's cameras everywhere and it's
I mean,
all
that's
facial
true.
recognition. They know who you
yeah,
are.
but
Here.
of
this is
course.
just
In the
coming to
US.
America in the last
Yeah,
5
that's-
years.
Yeah, that's so
when
wrong.
I had to go to Mexico and in like going to Mexico, no problem. Coming back, I hit the customs, and that was the first time I ever had to have my picture taken coming through customs. I've never had that. Now they've taken that same method and do it at every TSA checkpoint.
Oh yeah, when you go to get on an airplane and you're standing there, they're like, hand your ID, and you know, you give them your ID and they're standing right there, hold still, take your hat off, blah blah blah, and boom, they've taken your picture right there. Facial recognition, it's all done. They know exactly who came and went,
Well,
Well, I
there's
know, but I'm just saying
and
that
it's
this used to not be
AI
a thing.
processing it now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I've noticed in the last few years here, and I've traveled a lot in my career.
Dude, I
and-
haven't flown in so long. I wouldn't even know. We drive everywhere we go.
Well, I drive everywhere, but now I'm stuck in a part of the country where I have no choice but to fly everywhere.
Right.
Hell, I can't even. Honestly, it's not even feasible to drive to where I need to go just to fly out. To be honest with you, I mean, it's almost cheaper just to fly out of my tiny little airport to get to someplace bigger. But I mean, the point is that they've been doing this now for years. And yes, you're correct. They're using AI for facial recognition. We're going to put all this trust in AI when really, I use it as a tool at work. I'm not going to deny I don't use it. I mean, you'd be dumb not to, because there's a lot of information at the tip of your fingers that you can get on AI a lot quicker than if I had to search it and go through all the articles of everything that I needed from Google. It's just more efficient, which is why Google has had their search results it's been trending downwards a lot. Well, I think last year was the first year that they didn't have a net positive from the year before. Like they have plateaued and now they are going down. And it's only a matter of time if Google didn't make the pivot that, I mean, everything's going AI. Even if you go search Google now, your results are being ran through AI and you get an AI response from Gemini at the beginning, whether you want it or not. So there's no more Google top results. These businesses that want to, sell you, I don't know, it wants to be a plumbing business or something. You want to type in plumbing business in my area. Used to it was good to be at the top results, and Google made lots of money with those AdSense trying to say, hey, if you want to be at the top results for this category in this area, you got to pay. Well, now it's to the point it's AI and you can circumvent the whole thing.
Yeah, it's really scary. Really scary. We do got one last caller coming in here. Let's see who this is.
AI does.
All right, what's
Hey,
up?
also-
Welcome
What's
in. You are live.
So I mean that YouTube. So I checked the subscribers. Now I have many subscribers.
You probably X out of that.
Yeah, that so we would like to know, have we or have we not landed on the moon?
Yeah. I will.
Well, thank you very much for joining the show. Unchalk another one up for yes or no, we have not landed on the moon.
We forgot to ask our last guest that.
No, he's already been on before.
Oh yeah.
We've already got that one before. Already got that one from Chalked up there. Yeah, not exactly sure what that one was right there.
Yeah, it came from Gutter's channel for sure.
Yeah, definitely came from Gutter's
Is
channel.
that a child?
It
I have
sounded
no
like
idea
it.
what just happened.
Aww.
No idea. What? Do you want me to bring them back up? They're still there. You want to hear them?
No way.
I do. Hello?
Oh, he's still. He never stopped talking.
Hello.
Okay.
This is like a call from beyond.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like we're turning away from another
Like
dimension.
those boxes
Like I'm
that
debating
they
on putting the
have.
banner back up. All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
LW,
it.
hover over that one. I'll be right back. All right.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Caller, you're on the line.
I mean, to be fair, this is not our weirdest call.
Hello? Nope.
Well, they're muted now.
Oh. Unmute. Maybe just not good service.
Alright, I'm back.
Well, hi
Hello?
there, Mac. I don't know what he said.
Are you back?
Let's take the comments.
Did mommy
You
give you the
can't.
phone?
Yeah, what is it, Mac?
What? They just call me a dick?
No, I don't think
What'd you say?
so.
No, shit. I think it's a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid, and I don't
All right. Well,
think
I'm going to take the executive decision as producer and
Yeah.
see ya. I'm sorry.
I think so. Yeah.
And I'm kicking you from. There we go.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Love
I just
having the
got back.
guest,
Did
but
you all
I'm
take
taking-
care of that one?
Yeah, I took care of that one. As I'm doing it. Yeah.
So that's interesting because there's this amazing. She's on American Idol right now. She's so cute. But I was following her for a year or so. She's really sweet. But her and her friend were doing a live on YouTube, and a child came on, and they looked like they were definitely from the Middle East, and it was the child, and it looked like a man, father, I don't know, in the background, and it was they had the video up though, and they were like, what is happening? And it was kind of like in and out like that, and it was very interesting. So that's kind of what it sounded like.
Huh.
You know.
It was like getting a call from like you know beyond the grave.
Yeah,
You know,
that
you're-
was-
And it goes. Yeah.
right. Kind of funny though. Who knows what the hell?
Yeah, whatever. All right.
Either
Never
way.
know what you're gonna get over here, folks. Never know what you're gonna
Again,
get.
that's not our weirdest call we've had.
No, we had James.
Wow.
True.
That's one that'll never die.
We do have a request here. Tombstones is asking to see Old Man Bill's little grapes again.
Oh.
Oh.
We can make that happen. We can make that happen.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man,
gotta
Bill's
stand
wife.
up again.
I got a big old dog collar and I like to get shocked. So, alright, we have these little grapes here. No, this is not the size of my balls. Okay?
I love that clip.
That's amazing.
Oh man, I should have had James's rod in that sucker.
Oh, I know.
Great.
The things you could have done with that. The things you could have done with that, sir.
Little whipped cream, little smile.
Oh.
That's
Lord.
funny.
Lord.
Oh, now you got Gutters perking up now. She's like, whoa, you say whipped cream and Gutters just perks right up. She's like, make sure you buy the non-dairy.
She just slipped out
We
of
don't
her
want
chair.
no upset stomachs.
That's funny.
Well, I was gonna put some some veins on my melon, so you know they're fake. But I figured you'd get the point anyway.
My God, that's too funny.
I like it when KJ says that better. Oh my God.
Say it again, KJ.
Oh my God. Like that?
That's when we know we've said something that's really disgusting. And
She's ready to hang up on us at that point.
Oh my God. All right, so we do have our last caller of the night coming on. We do have our last caller. Now, this person needs no introduction, but they do get one anyway.
And keep having as many Duggars as possible. So it's going to be a Duggar America, everybody.
How we doing tonight there, Mr. Duggar?
Hey, we doing everybody we can. The easy ones twice. How you doing?
Doing well, sir. Doing well. So you've been listening in. What's your
I've
take
been
on all this
listening on
nonsense?
a little bit, man. I got in pretty late. I was at war. You know, my base was under attack, so I had to go handle that for a little bit. So, but I wanted to come here and say hello to everybody.
Hey.
Well, hello to you too, sir. What do you think about this AI takeover?
Dude, it scares the piss out of me. There's a lot of stuff going down, like that one cat was talking about. It's sitting there resisting getting turned off. I caught that part. When the other ones shut themselves down by following the protocol, it determined that it didn't want to be shut off. That scares the shit out of me right there. Next thing you know, we'll have little robots out there to be just like Will Smith running out there with them. I don't know what the shit's going on.
Right.
And they just making up their own minds, so to speak.
Absolutely. They can shut us down. They can, AI, if it got that smart and it got malevolent, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Just think about what if it just cut all of our electricity off, or all our water plants down, or communication.
What if you had to play against it in that game that you're playing?
Dude, I get my ass kicked by 12-year-olds, much less a computer.
What do you
little
play?
bastard.
He's just gonna quit.
Rust. I play Rust. That's what I was doing. I was putting out landmines around my base. I've had some intruders. So
he'll be like LW and just flip the board.
Oh no!
Get out of my yard!
Hey, I'm not the only. They're not the only ones that raid. I raid too. We get up a bunch of boom. We go bomb their base and take their shit too. But
Oh, that's funny.
But at least we try to do it while there's somebody there and they can defend themselves. That's the fun part of it. But you got assholes that come in the middle of the night while you're sleeping and just torch right through your base, with bombs. How could they be even having fun? Unless they was holding a grudge, which that happens a lot.
Hey, that's how Texas took Mexico. We waited till Santa Ana was taking a siesta at 2:00.
That's it.
Right.
Where I'm from, we had a tree where they tied Santa Ana to after they had captured him in San Jacinto. So, so I know a lot about that, but it's AI stuff, man. It's, I don't even know. They can shut off your money supply or whatever,
Yeah.
It's really scary.
That's the
that's probably the craziest thing, and that's why I don't like that Peter Thiel guy, because they're all into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like China, they're into that social credit score thing. That's what terrifies me the most. Like, you go into a grocery store and they're like, oh no, you scan your little hand or whatever. You haven't met the proper social construct, so you can't buy bread and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's scary. And it will come to that. I mean, it really will.
Yep.
No, don't say that. Dude, what about the Disney? You guys have seen Wall-E? Maybe not everybody, but
Yeah, I've
surely
seen
a few
Wall-E.
of you. That's, Wall-E is like,
Never heard of it.
It's a
Wow.
cart.
it's good. It
Animation.
came out maybe 08, 09, I
Uh-huh.
don't know, something like that.
The
But
trash
it's
can guy.
Huh?
The square trash can guy.
Yeah, right. And he's so cute, right? But it's, they're
Wall-E.
Yeah, Wall-E, Eva. But
Never seen it.
it's
Dude,
really
you gotta watch it. It'll take you back to your kid
it's kind
years.
of like Short Circuit, but a cartoon,
Oh, now now you're talking my genre.
Right?
I remember
Right.
watching that like 30 years later, and
Yeah.
after it came out when I was a kid.
Yeah, I told my son, I was like, I'm gonna show you one day we're gonna watch Short Circuit, and that's where they got the idea of Wall-E. Like that, he looks so much. But anyway, Wall-E, it's the world is there's not even any life on the earth anymore, and then they come down and they're trying to search for life, which is just a plant that comes up. Just AI, right? It's all
Yeah.
robots and computers, and it's
What's
crazy.
that iRobot with Will Smith is what I was referring to, where
Yeah.
they suddenly one of them went, wait a minute, I can think on my own. I don't need his programming. I can program myself.
Right.
Next thing you know, you got fucking metal robots running around with guns killing people,
Yeah.
And you stop and think about how small the drones are. A lot of people don't know if there's a lot of drones out there the size of the bottom of a Coke can. They fly and everything, but they can carry enough explosive to strike somebody in the forehead with and take their head off.
Yes, absolutely terrifying.
How
they
come
could- they
Mr.
have-
Duggars is echoing?
Reverb.
So
Other countries,
Is it
they have-
yellow?
it's me.
Is it yellow?
Yes, it's yellow.
Maybe
I
it
don't
was
sound like
yellow.
I'm reverbing to me.
Well, it did
No, it's all
there when
good.
you were
It's
yellow.
all good. We're about to
It's
wrap
better
this
now.
thing. We're about to wrap this thing up. Anyways, we are hitting the 2-hour mark. We are really trying hard to keep this show right to 2 hours. Look at this. This guy gifting out a bunch of memberships there. Trying to catch up with the chat there. Duggar, any last words for us?
I
Wait,
think
wait. I'm catching up on the chat here as well. It looks like
Wow.
Yanni coming in there gifting out 5 Traveling Fools memberships. Yanni, man, shout out to you. Thank you so much. That is truly appreciated, my friend Yanni. I'm not even exactly sure who
Hopefully, I got
them, but-
one. I'm not paying for this.
Oh, well,
That
there
is
you go.
awesome.
Yanni, you rock, man. Sorry, guys, I'm so far behind on the chat. The chat runs really, really fast when we have, this many people streaming, and it's going to so many things. I'm trying to keep up with it, but boy, it's really, really hard. Yanni, you rock, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Everybody make sure you tell Yanni thanks, for getting those memberships. Thank you, Yanni, once again.
Awesome.
Right on,
Yanni.
Yanni.
Yeah.
I like Yanni. I always say, yo, Yanni. when I say
Yo, Yanni.
Right, exactly.
Yoni.
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 Exactly. So, guys, let's wrap this thing up. I think we had a fun show tonight. It was really fun. Old Man Builds, what do you got coming on this week for us?
Nothing much. Kind of a boring week, man. Just got average stuff going on.
Well, that's one hell of a
Not
promotion.
shaking my melons.
That is one hell of a promotion. What do you got going on? Oh, it's going to be fucking boring.
You want to come take a nap with us? Come on over.
Hey, I love that.
I know.
I'm going to bed early.
Yeah.
Come hear me snore.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, everybody go over there. Make sure if you type in "Old Man Builds" into any platform, you're gonna find Nathan right there. Make sure you check him out. LW, you ever gonna go live again? What's your deal?
Actually, I do. I think I'm going to go live tomorrow night. If anybody wants to show up and have some late night fun, probably around 10 Central, 11 Eastern. If anybody wants to show up.
All right. If make sure everybody subscribes to LW. If somebody could drop his link in the chat, that would be absolutely amazing. Make sure you are subbed up to LW tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Hell, I'll join you. I'll come up there with you.
Yeah, link.
Yeah, that'll
been a
be
while.
great.
Let's
So everybody
have
make
fun.
sure you sub up to LW. Let's see. Gutters, what are you doing? Fighting with people Tuesday nights is normal?
I'm sure. If there's a bunch to do, if there's not a lot to do, then, or if, you know,
If I'm
I
there, I'll be
make it back
fighting.
late or whatever. But hopefully, hopefully they'll be alive on Tuesday night. If not, I'll be back here Friday.
I like your lives on a Tuesday night. You need to do that. I looked for your coffee club on Friday, but I didn't see it today.
No.
Okay.
Weren't we up late last night?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember.
Baker.
I
Were we
don't
up
kiss.
late?
I don't kiss and tell.
Oh, shut up.
The hell?
All right, KJ. So we got KJ live here with us from Music Row right over there, hanging out in Nashville, Tennessee. Over there, got 3 shows coming up this week. You got an action-packed thing, KJ. You got anything coming up on your YouTube channel? You got anything you want to promote out there to people? You want to tell people what hotel you're staying in so they can come stalk you?
Yeah, let me go ahead and tell you. No, but I will be. I know I need to get. Well, anyway, yeah, I'll be posting a couple songs. I have a new original that I'll be posting soon as well that I wrote. I did write. It was the friend I'm talking about too that helped me with. So that'll be interesting. But I'll be.
Oh, so it's
putting
an
that out.
AI song.
No, because anyway. No, it's not. But I mean, maybe some of the lyrics did come from that. I don't know on that end, but not on mine. But anyway, no big deal. It'll be cool. I'll be putting that out. It's a good woman man hater song. Yeah.
No, just
Anyway,
a little. She wrote
I'll
this
be
for
there.
you, LW.
I'll be right there waiting.
no, but that'll be good. And I'm excited. I'll be singing this week. I'm excited to get back to singing live after the holidays and all the stuff. So, yay.
It's going to be one of those Brenda put your bra on songs.
Right?
Right.
Wrong, girl.
I give you.
Brenda put wrong.
I'm giving you 3 weeks for the Pearl Jam song, or I'm unsubscribing. So
Oh,
the clock is
stop.
ticking. The clock is
Dude.
ticking, lady.
That's funny.
Tick, tock,
Okay.
Tick, tock.
Well, can
She
that
doesn't
not
do
give you some
TikTok.
excitement? I did use the tune because I've been working on it, and I know I told old man Bills that I didn't my riffs. I can do some riffs. On an acoustic, it's a little different, but anyway.
All right. Well, he wants. I like big testicles.
Then I cannot lie.
Oh, that would be great. I like
Golden
big
toe.
testicles, and I cannot lie.
You
other
cannot
brothers can't deny.
great
When a
on
girl
the
walks up with a. Hey, how would we gotta write the
no.
lyrics to this. Hey, let me type this into AI real quick. I can make
No,
this happen really fast.
Stay right there. Hold.
And we end the show with AI.
Right. And so we are going to go out to AI. Everybody, make sure, Duggar, you got anything coming up? You got any invasions or anything like that? Anything you
Dude,
want to
you
shout
never
out
know
to these
the
wonderful
invasion.
people?
You know, when the big head says, go live, I go live. So, right now I'm trying to oversee the Rust world of being overtaken by pimple-faced 14-year-olds and, just hanging out with friends when I get a chance to and receiving the blessings of God. Because I'm too blessed to be stressed. My God, I have such a good life. Y'all don't understand.
Go on with it.
I love it. Well, big shout out there. TK becoming a member. We got Johnny Utah coming in here, chipping in. Let's see, member for 4 months over there. Look at that. There you go. What took me so long? Get you a membership. I love you, Multi. Always good to see you, brother. Yanni coming in there, gifting in a bunch of memberships as well. We appreciate each and every one of you. Hit the thumbs up button no matter where you're watching. It is free. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it does help these streams get out to wonderful people just like y'all. So look, guys, we do all hope you had a very wonderful Friday night, and thanks a lot for spending it with us. Still 223 people watching right now. Well, just went to 21. All right, so the two people, not you two people that just left, we don't, we won't talk about you behind your back. You suck. So every Friday night right here, maybe trivia night this Sunday night. I'm not sure with the Super Bowl. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. But thanks a lot for tuning in to Abbinormal, the show where we absolutely act like morons. So thanks a lot. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you soon.
Good night.